Recording in progress.
Hi, this is Amanda, and I am here for the Paraprofessional Mathematics course. This is day 1 of the number sense and basic algebra, but this is actually video number 4. So this is our last video of day 1. And we're going to talk about converting between decimals and fractions, okay? So remember, I guess that was video 3, video 4. I mentioned how 0.5 or 50 cents and 1/2 are the same thing. Remember how we talked about 50 cents is the same as half a dollar? So we're going to talk about how we know that's the same. And so a hint is to think about money or time on these tests, but there actually are mathematical ways to show this. So there are 2 main ways to show equality here. And so the first thing you can do is turn 0.5 into a fraction and reduce it. So the 5 is actually in the tenths place. So you would write this as 5/10, okay? And then you'll reduce it down, and 5 goes into 5 one time, and 5 goes into 10 2 times. So that reduces all the way down to 1/2. So there you go. 0.5 is a fraction of 1/2. And you can also turn 1/2 into a decimal. Remember, since you won't have a calculator, you have to use long division. And you're going to have to divide 1 by 2. So the answer is going to be 0.5. Now, I can't show you. Let's see if I can show you here on a worksheet. So what we'll do, I'll just get a new worksheet. Close that. There we go. We'll just open a new worksheet here so I can show you guys a nice new worksheet on how to do this. And we'll make it big enough so we can see it. How about that? Okay. So we're going to start. I'm going to go tab and enter. Okay. So 2 is going to be divided by, let me see, how can I write this on here? 1. And then our answer is going to be up here. Get it? Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be an answer, Control U. It'll be up there. Okay. Right now, we don't have anything. So for now, our answer is 0 because 2 cannot go into 1. Okay. Let's make me bigger so we can actually see me for once, right? 2 cannot go into 1. So we take 2 times 1, or no, 2 times 0 is 0, because anything times 0 is 0. And then we need to bring a decimal point, 0. Okay. And then we're going to bring down the 0 we just added. So what it's going to look like. Let's do insert special character. We'll do that little arrow right there. Okay, we're going to underline both of these. And I know it looks awkward for you guys. I'm sorry. It would look better if I could write this on the board for us, but it would be sloppy if I try to do it on this board here. Okay, so now let's pretend that says 10. So 10 minus 0 would equal 10. Okay. So, okay. How many times does 2 go into 10? 5 times. So we're going to take that little decimal I added there, and we're going to put it in 0.5. Okay. And now 5 times 2 is 10. Okay. So it's going to be minus 10. Okay. And let's see if we used up all of ours now. Okay. So 10 minus 10 equals 0. So there's nothing left. Okay. So 2 goes into 1 0 times. But if I added the 0.0, it becomes 10, kind of, but 2 goes into 1.0, 0.5 times. Do you see how I did the long division to figure that out? Okay, so let's go back and look at our slideshow again. This is going to be how we would do this on the test. So are any of these numbers equivalent? We have 3/4, 0.7, 6/9, and 0.75. So let's try to turn them all into reduced fractions. So we're going to make them fractions. So 3/4 is already a reduced fraction. 0.7, remember earlier when I said 0.5, the 5 was in the tenths. So now we can do the 7. The 7 is in the tenths. So 7/10, it's already reduced. Okay, so it's now 7/10. 6/9. So 3 goes into both 6 and 9. So I'm going to say 3 would be 2. 3 goes into 6 2 times. And then 3 goes into 9 3 times. So 6/9 becomes 2/3. Okay. And then 0.75, that's 7/100. Okay. So 75 over 100. Let's divide both of those by 25 because that's like a quarter, right? So 3/4 goes into 75 and 4/4 goes into 100, right? 25 cents. So that 0.75 would equal 3/4 or 3/4, right? So if I write them all the same, 3/4, 7/10, I reduce 6/9 to 2/3, and then 0.75 becomes 3/4. So that means the first and the last one, that last fraction, are the same, and therefore they are equal. So this is our last video of, oh no, I do have one more page. Okay. I have one more thing I wanted to share with you guys about this. Let's go ahead and share my screen again. Okay. So now we can tell if numbers are equivalent or not, but how do we tell which numbers are bigger than the others? So we're going to do what's called a number line. So you're going to convert all of them into standard decimal form, and you're going to place them on a number line. So decimal form is kind of like when you look at money, like the pennies and cents at the end, that's just decimal form. Okay, so, we have a lot of mixed numbers here, but don't freak out. We have 3 to the second power. We have 1/4, I'm already thinking money. We have -3/8, negative 0.4, and 0.3. So we're going to do, remember that superscript means to the second power or squared. So 3 times 3 equals 9. We're going to put that over here on our little line. Okay. 1/4, I'm thinking a quarter, automatically 25 cents. So that goes right here. -3/8. So that's 3 divided by 8. Remember when we did that really weird long division thing? It's going to end up being -0.375. So that's going to be right here on this line, this number line. And then we already have the other two, -0.4 and 0.3. Now remember in your bank account, the more money you spend when you're negative, the more negative it gets, okay? So that means -0.4 is further to the left than -0.375, okay? And then the more money we have, the bigger it gets. So 25 cents is going to be before 30 cents. That makes sense, right? Huh? And then at the far right, we have $9 because we're thinking of money. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's pause our screen. To practice for this video, we're going to go think. Okay. When we go into Aztec, I want you to definitely work on reviewing this because most of my students really struggle with this one in particular. Fractions and decimals, they're really hard for my students. Okay, let's go back to sharing my screen. So you're going to click View Classrooms. Again, we're in math. Remember, it doesn't matter what lesson is here, learning plan, and then you always click on the pictures with the books. For this lesson, we're going to go to using decimals, okay? Using decimals and click on open. And then I want you to skip, if you feel like using decimals, you can do the pretest, but I'm more interested in converting between decimals and fractions. So you can start lesson, get 80%, and then I definitely want you doing these drills. Get 80% on the drills. The drills are more useful, I think. If you really think you know this skill, then do the drills. If you're like, oh, I think I need more help, do the lesson and get more than 80%, okay? And don't forget to go to our, I'm still in student mode for you guys. Don't forget when you go into our Canvas page, we're on lesson 6 now. You're going to, again, here's the directions right here. It shows you the pictures. Make sure that you share your scores, your screenshot with me. Here, you're going to do start assignment and you'll upload a screenshot of your 80%, or you can take a picture and send it, email it to yourself and upload it here. Choose file, and you can pick an image from your computer, and that way you can open and submit assignment and get points, okay? So you would do just like that. And you know you have it when it sends you confetti like that. Alrighty? So good luck finishing day 1. I hope you have caught up with me. We start day 2 on the next video. So thank you very much.